Hi, I'm Blaine with Angekis Technology, and today we're going to unbox the Saber AT. Here is the Saber AT's box. You can see the beautiful jacket. The packaging is quite sturdy for the camera's protection. First we have the wall mount, very sturdy metal. Then we have the instruction manual. Don't forget this little bag contains the serial number, the foot pads, a couple little extras. Next is the camera itself. This comes in a plastic bag and it has a nice rubber lens cover which keeps the lens nice and safe. Next we have the power adapter. This plugs into the camera. And then we have the power cable. This one's for the UK and other countries with this type of adapter. Because this box is going to Europe, it also comes with a mainland Europe adapter. And in terms of special cabling, we have the RS-232 control right here. And USB-A to USB-C. Below that, we have the remote, very important. Remember to get 2 AAA batteries because the batteries are not included with the box. And finally, we have a set of screws and pins. These help with the wall mount, and there's also one on the bottom, 6mm screw. And there we go. Hi, I'm Blaine with Angekis Technology, and this is the Saber AT. PTZ cameras have really caught on over the past several years, and Angekis Technology has been at the forefront of developing the technology into a viable solution with high-tech features, excellent image resolution, and enough output and integration options to make them an excellent choice for just about any scenario. What's special about the Saber AT is its ability to track a subject, panning, tilting, and zooming as they move around. The Saber AT is an excellent camera for people new to PTZs or for people upgrading their current PTZ setup. Its key features include built-in auto-tracking, 20 times optical zoom, 1080p video, USB, HDMI, SDI, and LAN video out, serial USB and IP control options, and optional NDI-HX. But let's take a closer look. The AT in Saber AT stands for auto-tracking, which allows for smooth and accurate PTZ movement. All of the device's video out ports allow for 1080p video, with the HDMI, 3G SDI, and LAN outputs allowing for up to 60 frames per second. The main benefit of PTZ cameras is that you don't need someone to physically hold the cameras. One person can operate multiple cameras at the same time, and they can be installed on walls, ceilings, moving tracks, tripods, anywhere you can string a cable. But of course, with the Saber AT's auto-tracking, you don't need anyone to operate the camera. You can turn it on yourself and let it do all of the work. Control options include the remote control that comes right in the box. You can also use Angekis' NECC PTZ control app available on the Angekis website. But the camera is also compatible with any serial or VISCA control option, meaning you can use just about any PTZ controller, including the Angekis Mission Control keyboard. IP controls include a native web UI control system and also compatibility with far-end camera control systems like you can find on Zoom, as well as NDI control systems. The 20 times zoom lens is powerful enough to cover very large spaces, from city council meeting chambers to high school auditoriums, houses of worship, but it's also flexible enough to be used in smaller settings, like in hospital meeting rooms or corporate conference rooms. The ability to automatically track subjects as they move around the space is the real key feature of the Saber AT, as it allows users to reduce the number of operators required for a high-quality production. So, let's try it out. First, I plugged in the camera using an Ethernet cable, which instantly powered it up through its PoE Plus feature, and it connected itself to my local area network. Here you can see the camera running through its self-check procedure, which ensures that it's properly functioning. Testing out the camera itself, we can see the image is clear and sharp with an excellent frame rate. When we turn on auto tracking, the camera searches for a moment before locking onto the subject and begins following them almost instantly. We can control the camera with the included IR remote control, accessing all of the granular controls through the OSD menu. We can also use the web UI for the fastest and easiest way to access all of our control options. First, find the camera's IP address. The default address is on the bottom of the camera. Or using the remote control, you can view and change it through the OSD menu. Now, simply type the camera's IP address into a web browser, enter your login credentials, and boom, you're in. Here, we can control the PTZ settings right from the preview and view the output. Going into the auto tracking menu called AI setting, we can access the auto tracking controls, where we can turn auto tracking on and off, set the subject's position to the center, offset it to the left, or offset it to the right. And we can also adjust the zoom setting called avatar scale to choose whether we want a wide shot or a close-up. From here, we can also output the video over RTSP, SRT, and with the NDI variant, NDI formats. The NDI model offers exceptional control and video streaming options. For more on the subject, check out our NDI Explained video series. The Saber AT comes in a gorgeous form factor, with a wide base that gives the unit more stability when compared with other PTZs. And total weight is 1.47 kilograms. The PTZ motors are smooth and silent, and can be easily configured to deliver quick, snappy pan-tilt zoom movement, or slower, more relaxed movement, or somewhere in between. The unit can accept up to 128 PTZ presets, with 10 available right on the remote control. The model we have here has a silver and black finish, and it's also available in an all-white version. For the lenses, we have a field of vision of 60 degrees, with a focal length between 4.9mm and 98mm, depending on the zoom setting. It also has an f number of 1.5 in wide view and 3.0 at the highest zoom level. The camera's sensor is a 1/2.8-inch 2.4 megapixel CMOS Panasonic, which delivers excellent 1080p video with high-grade color. If we look at the back of the Saber AT, we get a glimpse of just how versatile this machine really is. We have two RS-232 control ports, one in and one out, for daisy chain serial control. With the HDMI and 3G SDI ports, we can output combined audio and video streams. The USB-C port allows for video out and control commands in over UVC. Our LAN port, however, is the real heavy hitter here. With PoE Plus, it can deliver power. It can receive control commands using VSCA over IP, as well as NDI control options. It can also output video in a number of formats: RTMP, RTSP, SRT, and on the NDI variant, NDI-HX. Output over the LAN port can also incorporate embedded audio. I've mentioned audio a few times in this section, which brings us to the audio line in port, which has an analog 3.5mm input that allows the camera to combine audio and video into a combined output. We also have our power adapter port here. The Angekis Saber AT is a powerful, professional PTZ camera, perfect for live streaming and recording. With built-in auto tracking, 20x zoom, and 1080p video, it's an incredibly versatile tool in any video production. It can be used as a standalone camera, integrated into a larger system, and mixed and matched with other video inputs. Let us know how you use the Saber AT in the comments below. Cheers.